can see you down again, falling to the ground again. I feel you. Try to fight it on your own. I'll help you light your fire. I'll take your hand, raise you up higher. You can dare to live. Stand up, be the hero you need, the dreamer you dreamed of.
Morning folks, and welcome back to the channel. I think today's day 8 of my Tassie trip, and this is where I woke up today, and I am here up at Mount Hicks, pretty much sort of the top left hand corner of Tasmania. I've got a big commute today to get back to the group, all the way back down to, where are we? There. Here at Port Arthur. So it's going to be a massive sort of highway run straight through the main highway, the Midland Highway, down from here, across, down, the Bass Highway, Deloraine, Midland Highway 67. Keep coming down here and then across down here to Port Arthur to meet up with the rest of the crew. So a lot of that will be freeway driving. I'm not feeling too much of that, but once we get to Port Arthur, that's something else again, and I'll certainly bring you back and show you all of that once we get there as well. So stick around. I hope I can produce some good footage for you, and if so and you like it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the road. Cheers. I'm on the road now, just leaving Mount Hicks. From here I'll head down to the coastline, which is not that far away, and then turn right, follow the Bass Highway down toward Devonport and Launceston, and then I think it's called the Midland Highway down toward Hobart before sort of diverting out to Port Arthur. Roadkill that we see everywhere on the road called potoroos, like a small version of a wallaby or a kangaroo, much smaller version, probably the size of a big domestic cat, and they're everywhere. And last night I had the torch out and was looking at them on that property, and I was able to count about 22 within about 100 metres, 50, 100 metres of their house. It's everywhere, just grazing on the grass and stuff. That was pretty cool to see. Alright, I'll bring you back a little bit down the road. Just coming down to the suburbs now and down to the water. Beautiful day. Keith. Have a good day.
My memories were 6 feet underground. Then I see it exit 29 a mile ahead. My muscle memory takes a wheel again. I went down that road again. I went down that road. I went down that road again. I went down that road. I went down that road. I went down that road.
Pulled up on the way into Port Arthur. A couple of the boys are here, and this place does scallop and prawn pies. I don't know what they are, but I could eat the crutch out of a low-flying duck right now, so I'm going to have a crack at one. Cheers. Yeah, I just pretty much said to Garmin, take me to Port Arthur.
Yes, yeah. Take it to 2 hours to
Yeah.
make through.
So the lady reckons these don't need any condiments because they've got a korma sauce in them.
Scallop pie.
Yeah. Here goes.
Go on, go for it.
I'm just getting pastry at the moment.
Not bad.
Very nice. Do you want a lick?
Hey. If I said yes.
Ask him after a few beers. No.
Hey?
Ask him after a few beers.
Yeah.
So have you guys made it down to Port Arthur yet?
No.
We haven't got what?
Haven't been there yet. No.
Oh, no.
So folks, that was Blue Seal Cafe fish and chips hot food, and I just had a scallop pie which has a korma curry inside it, and it was delicious. Yeah, there you go. So I just had lunch with a couple of the guys, and they spoke about coming up here to have a look at Tasman's Arch, Devil Kitchen and the Blowhole. And since it's so close, I thought, bugger it, I might do that too and join and tag along. Now they're behind me, so I'm not necessarily tagging, but yeah, might as well go and have a look. Feels so much better after having a feed and a cold drink. Such a pristine place. Living here would be hard to take, I reckon. just gorgeous. Excuse me. Absolutely gorgeous. Devil's Kitchen, Tasman's Arch, 1 kilometre this way. Okay. So I just parked around there. I'm just going to walk up and have a quick look. Well, that's pretty impressive. Tasman's Arch. Would have probably once been a massive blowhole. Just coming down to the Devil's Kitchen now. Oh wow, goes right in underneath there. Unfortunately you can't see the water and stuff. Still pretty impressive. Wonder what their view over there is like. I might go over there. So I'm now rolling into Port Arthur Historic Site. This way. So I've arrived in Port Phillip Bay, the historical part. This was a penal colony for Australia when England started sending convicts to Australia, and they first, settled down in Sydney, and then at some point they decided that they needed a penal colony further south, and they established this place. It was regarded as hell on earth, and only the worst of the convicts got sent here. Now I've made it, and I don't know where I'm going. That's a dead end there. Right. Yeah, I wonder if this pathway over here leads to where I need to go to have a look at this joint. It's a dead end too. Maybe you go through the building and pay and then get access to the other side. I'll try that.
Here he is.
How you going?
All right, so.
Yeah, good. Good. You been out walking around yet?
You went for a tour on the harbour?
Oh yeah. I'm doing that in 20 minutes, I think.
Right.
Yeah. There it is. Hello. How are you? Good? So it was $48 to get in, and that gives me a pass for 2 days. And there's Brian over there. These things open up And you can then say, look at this person, who they are, and it tells you their story. Native of Kilkenny, Ireland, I think. Richard Jones, Dublin, Ireland. That's really clever. It's a beautiful garden. Man, I could just go and sit there and chillax right there and do nothing. That's beautiful. But I'm going on a cruise, apparently. As part of my entry, I get a free boat ride. Sorry about the squeaky boots. Which will take us out to the Cemetery Island with a bit of a guided talk as to this place. That building in front of us. It's got all bars on it. I wonder if they were cells. I have in my hand this thing called a map. Number 1. Number 1 was the penitentiary. There you go. I wonder, I'm fascinated by this. I wonder what it was like. It's a beautiful location, right? But regarded as, you know, as far as penal colonies go, hell on earth. So I just wonder what the conditions were like back then, you know. Once a crowded and busy place. Port Arthur. The building had a fire, then started to collapse, and they've been working on restabilising it. Look at that. So that's the building, and that shows all the other buildings that were over there. And there was a wharf pretty much all the way around here. Amazing. Finding these stories really interesting, quite fascinating. This is a story of a 13-year-old kid, Walter Paisley, and then that one over there, Matthew Gunson, 16. This is the age of my kids, and they were transported here from England, presumably without any further contact with their parents, family, and yeah, did 7 years penal servitude. Amazing. So I'm on the boat. Just going to go out for a 20-minute cruise around the Isle of the Dead, which is
now once we get underway, there's a very informative commentary, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. So I hope you're having a wonderful day at Port Arthur. Thanks for joining us on the home cruise.
Just imagine rocking up here in a convict ship 200 years ago. Longer. Oh, absolutely amazing. Quite windy today, out on the water. Grab myself a nice local beer, James Bogue Premium. Cheers.
The general scheme of this place, of course, was that men would be put to hard labour gathering raw materials, and other men would be put to task making things from those raw materials. Port Arthur always had an industrial side.
The tour guide was,
of course, they received religious instruction as well throughout
boys as young as 9 were transported here.
And once a boy was considered suitable, less around 1,100 people. The majority of those, as you can imagine, are convicts. And to give them their proper status, convicts, and the convicted person, invalids, there's a person. They're all buried along that southern end. And there's not a great deal of evidence of that because it was policy of Port Arthur that convict graves should be anonymous.
It's just so vastly different to what it was back then. It's like an entire town. Hey, mate. I'm not sure what these are. Like solitary confinement rooms or something with shelves. Okay, so I've just read that these are cells. I wonder how many convicts were kept in these cells. 1, 2, 3, who knows? And of course a second floor with more cells up there. Police station, 1936 until 1973. Nice place to be stationed. Single family police residence, most likely. Stables out the back. Very nice indeed. So that was the asylum in there. And then this here on my right, this is the separate prison. Where the worst of the convicts were sent or housed after committing multiple offences. Something very poignant about this place, that's for sure. I'll just actually have a look in there. Wow.
See you down again, falling to the ground.
So folks, that was Port Arthur, and I'm now just making my way to the accommodation for the night, which is just around the corner here, the Port Arthur Motor Inn or something like that. So fingers crossed I can find that, because I haven't bothered loading it onto a map. But run into the boys inside and they assure me it's fairly straightforward. Yeah, so Port Arthur. I'm a little bit tight in the chest. My jaw's a little bit locked up, and yeah, it's just gets me a little bit anxious and choked up. I have had a lot to do with Port Arthur in my career without ever actually having been here. I won't go into that. But if anyone wanted to do the research on the Broadarrow Cafe and what happened there, feel free. One of Australia's worst disasters. So yeah, it's it impacts me a fair bit, and yeah, having said that, I'm glad that I did it. Port Arthur Motoring, here we go. Yeah, and it is, apart from its history on a couple of accounts, it is a beautiful place. I can't take that away from it at all. Yeah. So this is my digs for the night. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Oh gee, nice random parking there, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I shall see you in the next video. Just hold that there. So yeah, like I said, it was something I'm glad I did, and I'm glad you came along for it.
I just heard the bar is open. Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to buy me a coffee link down below in the show notes. Same again if you find yourself struggling with any kind of PTSD or anything. There's links to that, some help sites there in the links in the show notes down below as well. And like I've already said, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.